The story of the nuclear bomb. Imagine a world where one invention could change the fate of humanity forever. A creation so powerful that it could light up entire cities or turn them into ashes in a moment. The story you are about to hear is not just about science, but about ambition, fear, and the choices that shaped our modern world. If you listen carefully, you will not only learn history, but also improve your English, expand your vocabulary, and feel the emotion behind each event. Listen to it again and again. Let each word help you understand both the language and the story. It began in the early 20th century. Science was moving forward at incredible speed. In the year 1938, two scientists in Germany, Otto Hahn and Fritz Strassmann, discovered something strange. They had split an atom of uranium, and in doing so, released an enormous amount of energy. This was called nuclear fission. It was a simple but powerful idea. If you could control the splitting of atoms, you could create a chain reaction. Each split would release more energy, and that energy could be used to produce heat, electricity, or something far more dangerous. At first, the dream was peaceful. Imagine a world with endless electricity, no more burning coal, no more fuel shortages. Nuclear energy promised to be clean and almost unlimited. Scientists believed it could change the way we lived. But then came the war. In 1939, World War II began. As the conflict grew, news reached scientists in the United States that Germany might be trying to build a bomb using nuclear fission. This possibility was terrifying. Albert Einstein, along with other scientists, warned President Franklin D. Roosevelt about the danger. The United States began a secret project to develop the bomb before their enemies could. This project was called the Manhattan Project. The Manhattan Project was huge. Thousands of scientists, engineers, and workers were brought together. Entire towns were built in secret locations. The work was intense, dangerous, and surrounded by mystery. Some of the most brilliant minds of the time were involved: Robert Oppenheimer, Enrico Fermi, Niels Bohr. Day and night they worked to unlock the secrets of the atom.
By July 1945, the first nuclear bomb was ready. In the desert of New Mexico, scientists gathered to witness the test. At dawn, a light brighter than the sun exploded into the sky. The ground shook. A cloud rose high into the air, its shape unforgettable. Oppenheimer remembered a line from an ancient Hindu text: "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." The weapon worked, and it was more powerful than anyone had imagined. Soon after, the war in Europe ended, but in the Pacific, the war with Japan continued. The United States decided to use the bomb to force Japan to surrender. On August 6, 1945, a B-29 bomber named Enola Gay flew over the city of Hiroshima. At 8:15 a.m., the first atomic bomb ever used in war was dropped. In seconds, much of the city was gone. Tens of thousands of people died instantly. Many more suffered from burns and radiation sickness. 3 days later, on August 9th, a second bomb was dropped on the city of Nagasaki. Again, destruction and death spread in moments. 6 days after the second bomb, Japan surrendered ending World War II. The world was shocked. This was a new kind of weapon. It was not just about soldiers and battlefields. It could destroy entire cities and kill civilians in an instant. The nuclear bomb changed the rules of war forever. After the war, the United States was the only country with nuclear weapons, but not for long. In 1949, the Soviet Union tested its first bomb. The nuclear arms race had begun. By the 1950s, Britain had joined. In the 1960s, France and China followed. Later, countries like India, Pakistan, and North Korea built their own weapons. Israel is widely believed to have them as well, though it has never confirmed it. The Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union was shaped by these weapons. Both sides knew that if one attacked, the other could respond with equal or greater force. This idea was called mutually assured destruction. It meant that using nuclear bombs would lead to the destruction of both sides and possibly the entire world. At the same time, nuclear energy continued to be developed for peaceful purposes. Power plants were built to produce electricity. Some countries saw this as the true potential of nuclear technology. Yet the shadow of the bomb was always there. Accidents like the Chernobyl disaster in 1986 and the Fukushima accident in 2011 reminded the world that nuclear power could also be dangerous without war.
Even today, nuclear weapons remain a powerful and controversial subject. There are treaties to reduce their numbers, such as the Non-Proliferation Treaty, but thousands still exist. Some are ready to be launched in minutes. The moral questions are deep. Should such a weapon exist at all? Is it a necessary evil that prevents war, or is it a danger that could one day destroy everything? The debate continues. Scientists, politicians, and ordinary people still ask these questions. The story of the nuclear bomb is not only about science and war. It is about the choices humanity makes when given great power. It shows how curiosity can lead to creation, and how fear can lead to destruction. It is a story of light and darkness, of hope and terror, of progress and regret. For you, as an English learner, listening to this story can help you in two ways. First, it builds your knowledge of world history, a subject that connects many cultures. Second, it gives you the chance to hear and use new vocabulary, to understand sentences that carry emotion and meaning. If you repeat this story many times, your listening will improve, and you will begin to feel more confident speaking and understanding English. History is not just in books. It lives in our choices, in our voices, in our words. The nuclear bomb is a warning from the past and a challenge for the future. Learn from it, think about it, and keep practicing your English so that you can share such important stories with others. If you found this story helpful and inspiring, subscribe for more videos like this. Every story you listen to will help you grow, not just in language, but in understanding the world around you. Keep listening, keep learning, and never stop asking questions.